Hello, welcome. Today I'm going to share what I channeled around Will Smith and his wife, Jada Pinkett. I channel a group of cosmic beings, the consciousness grid, and the Akashic records. And I asked my guides to share with me what is happening with them, what's going on with them. And the first thing they shared with me is they took me back in time to Will's transition from music to TV and movies. And what they showed me is that when he was in the music arena, they're saying, he felt safe. He felt, I'm feeling into it again, or they're showing it to me again. He felt safe and confident. And then he made this transition to TV and movies, like many people in Hollywood. He was promised fame and fortune and really wooed, this group of people, this group of people above the celebrities. They're like middle management. There are several layers above them, and the very top layer is, of course, the handful of people that are ruling the globe and are in charge of all of the structures and systems and structures that we are participating in to keep them at the top, unknowingly until you wake up. And the people above Will Smith and the people above Hollywood, the people who are in charge of signing these contracts with celebrities to create celebrities, they wooed him basically into the TV movie world with lots of promises. And they showed that when he was brought over into the Hollywood arena, they're saying, everything, I'm trying to explain this, like felt open. Like when he was in music, he felt like he was in control. He felt safe. He felt, he didn't even realize, but he felt protected. And when he moved over to Hollywood, the movie and TV industry, he no longer felt protected. It was almost like it was a free-for-all, is what they're showing me. And like everyone had access to him, and he no longer had autonomy, I guess is what they're saying. So he changed. He started losing confidence. Which is really wild because that's how he really rose to fame. But again, people who rise to fame and fortune in Hollywood, my guides are sharing again that there are specific traits that these middle management, the people above the Hollywood that that identify the celebrities, there are certain traits that certain people have that they look for. And, are they able to be influenced? Have they experienced potentially trauma, or are they desperately seeking fame and fortune? Are there things that they can use to their benefit? And so when Will made the transition and he no longer felt safe, and all of a sudden everyone had, it was kind of like they were saying, when you make this move, like you have to agree to everyone having a piece of you, in many ways. And so he started losing confidence and started losing the feeling of safety. And because he transitioned really young, they said. And so there were certain predators, they said, that noticed this. And what they're saying is one of them is Jada. She was drawn in by many things, like things that normal people are drawn in by. His charisma, he's handsome, but also there's something about her that gravitates towards needing to be in control. And there was like this like subconscious knowing that would be him, that she would be able to have the upper hand, be able to be in control, to get what she wants. And this is normal human traits. Many people are like this, but they met pretty young, and meaning, before 40, 50 years old. And she took it, not consciously necessarily, but this strong need to be in control. And now I'm curious to find out where that came from, but I didn't channel that. The strong need to be in control was a match for her with Will. And what they're showing me, or what they showed me, what they're showing me again, is that in the last handful of years, something happened. He started to wake up. Something happened where he started to realize that he has a voice that he hasn't been using. He has power that he hasn't been using. He's been giving his power away. And even though the movies might portray him, or when you watch him in movies or TV, it might seem like he's got it all together and he's in control, but they are saying that these are characters. And that's one of the reasons why the powers at the top of this global chain have created and are using Hollywood to manipulate all of us. Well, you can say no longer, you can disconnect and say, I will no longer participate in this manipulation. But that's why they created Hollywood, is to use these people to manipulate us. And he's starting to wake up to his power. He's starting to question things, and which is very interesting, because I started this channel a couple months ago by channeling Britney Spears. And what I've seen with a lot of celebrities that I've channeled, that my guides have asked me to channel, and based on requests by the audience, is that there's a lot of people in Hollywood starting to wake up. And what they're saying is partly it's because of the global shift in consciousness, where 10, 20, 50 years ago, we weren't in this place. We're rapidly ascending, they're saying, our consciousness, and that is bringing people in Hollywood along with it. And so where people might have been easily manipulated 10, 20, 30, 40 years ago, it's not as easy anymore, and people are starting to wake up and question things. And I've made videos about other celebrities on my channel. Go check those out. Sometimes they'll show me their soul contracts. So that's what they're showing me with Will, is he's starting to wake up, and that Jada is, she is uncomfortable, but also angry that she's losing. She feels that she's losing control of him, losing control of her ability to manipulate and get what she wants and be treated the way she wants. It hasn't been an equal relationship. It's been one-sided. And, you know, she's broken. She's unhappy. And so what she's doing is she's kind of making this public, like, I'm going to have the upper hand. I don't know. I guess she's been doing interviews, and I don't know if she's writing books or whatever, but she's trying to, as what they're showing me is, as Will moves up in consciousness and starts to gain his power back and say, I don't agree with this anymore. I'm not going to consent to this. I have a voice now. She's trying to stay on top of him. She's trying to stay above him. As an example, it's probably not just him, it's probably other people and situations too. But she's trying to stay above this. As he's ascending, she's feeling panicky and trying to stay on top, which is why she's like trying. It's almost like, it's like she's like desperate to continue keeping him small. And what they did say was that she does have a soul contract with him in this lifetime to help him find his power and find his voice. And that is the beginning where I'm hoping, but what they're showing me, I hope to see it, but they're showing me that this is the beginning of him doing that and finding his voice and gaining his power back. He's starting to feel empowered. And he's kind of sick of the crap, and he's sick of the Hollywood illusion. He's becoming aware. So, good news for Will. You know, I personally hope to see him withdraw and really, really embrace his power. But that's what's happening with them, and we're going to until you know Jada chooses to surrender and not care so much about being in control and care more about being happy and in service to others. She'll continue to be like clawing. They're showing like clawing her way, trying to stay on top of the situation because she cannot not be in control. It's like this obsession. So that's all the time I have today. I'm going to be covering more famous people and celebrities in the next few videos. And while everything I channel is 100% void of judgment and opinion, and everything I share is 100% channeled from cosmic beings, the Akashic Records, and the consciousness grid, I have to say this is for fun and entertainment. Thanks for being here. I would love to hear your comments and questions. Drop them below. Share the video if you think it resonates with anyone, and I'll see you in the next one.